I just got the thumbnail saved. I need to actually pull up the YouTube chat. Sorry I don't have this always set up by the time I start streaming. Some of it I can't set up until I am. Oh me. Gotta put the thumbnail in the video. Don't worry, Twitch, I will be looking at your chat here in a minute after I get this thumbnail in here. There we go. Anybody on YouTube, hopefully you like the thumbnail. I thought it was pretty funny, unless you can't see it right now. Yeah, now we just gotta go over to Twitch and pull up the news from yesterday. Okay. Now the names of the streams are somewhat similar. They're not the same, but they're somewhat similar. I did a little research last night, and I feel like I understand where we went wrong yesterday. So supposedly you can use the same pipe for the water and the sewage. I was under the impression you had to use two different pipes. So that's why I think where we were running into our issue is because we had all this extra pipe for no reason. And so we're going to change that up. I renamed the city Redemption because we are going to redeem ourselves. We don't need that. Well, we probably actually do need that. I did see, so we're gonna close you, build that, and then, okay, no, that doesn't work. Okay, so we do have to build a road, but we don't have to build, so we're gonna build one main road. Come on. We are actually going to pause time right now. So we need the people coming in to be able to stay straight. Until they leave. And then you are gonna, I like it. Alright. That will work. Now, can we gravel is going to be cheaper. We can always rebuild this later. But, now, here's, so 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, you're gonna see what I'm doing here in just a second. And then back out of that. We need to housing. Housing. And no, we'll do housing right there too. We're not going to do all these housing just yet. And then we need to back out. Now we're going to need some type of energy, so this should take care of all of our issues, no problem. We unpause it just for a second. We can tell this is going to be upstream. So apparently if you don't build your water intake upstream, you can actually start getting sewage in your drinking water. So we're going to do that. That. And then we're going to do this way down here. It's going to be a little expensive, but it will be worth it putting it way down here. And so we're gonna come out with that. Connect that to that hub. We're trying to get down the road as smooth as possible. We kind of built this all catawampus. Alright, and we're gonna need power out here anyways. So why don't we switch to another windmill? We want this just right on the edge. Because where's that pipe run? Yes. Because we're gonna do us another dirt road. Right there. Now let's make sure that the dirt road follows the pipe pretty well. It kind of does. So we can build some stuff like right in here. So what we're going to do there ooh, nope, never mind, it's already placed. So I think that's all we really are going to need to do. So we unpaused it. Now let's... I'm trying to see... How do we... Oh god, y'all need power. And this needs power too. I thought it was, oh, never mind. So... see how this goes. How do I look at the water flow? Areas, policies, info view. Yes. See? If y'all can see that. So the green is sewage and the blue is water. So therefore we have sewage and water running right past all of our residential areas, and then we will eventually have to run it out here and have to run some power lines right here for these other buildings that would be built right here. But I'm hoping these two are going to be just enough to keep it running. If not, then we'll build another one a little bit further down, because you can't put them apparently on top of each other, because once it starts sucking water, you'll actually see it going down. So if you spread them out a little bit, supposedly you won't see the water flow go down. And I think that was also one of our issues last night when we were playing this. So I'm hoping this is going to make things easier. But yeah, you can use the same pipe to connect the water intake and the septic output. So you don't have to do multiple types of pipes and worry about crossing them. You just have to connect a pipe, and it works. And then plus, if you notice the power lines, they're just going from inside the blue zone of that to these water intakes, and that's what gives them power. So we don't have to build all those extra windmills and crap like that. And as of right now, everyone seems to be doing okay. And this actually built a lot on how I wanted it to look. And these dirt roads are so much cheaper to build. So supposedly, as long as you build a little bit of this asphalt, you can go ahead and change it to dirt, which is a lot cheaper. It's not as aesthetically pretty, I guess you can say, but apparently it works just as well and is cheaper to use. So no sewage is flowing yet. We are negative $1,163, but we only have one person apparently living in our town. Economy. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to... Can you make the zones smaller? You know what? We're not going to worry about that right now. We just need people moving in. We don't need to go too far into debt. What is that? Why is the music getting crazy? It reminds me of the movie, of the game Anno 1800. Every time there's a fire or a riot, That's how the music would get. We are audio. Music is gone. There, much better. I don't need to be freaking out every time that music comes on thinking something bad's about to happen. Oh, I hear someone's doggy. Alright, so we are making a little headway. We're still negative, but I'm thinking maybe we need to build a little bit more residential while we can. So we're going to build a neighborhood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So good, our cost is going down. And then we need to go down this way. I think that's gonna work right there. And then you're gonna zone that one, zone the rest of that, and zone the rest of that one. And what the hell, we're gonna zone that. Alright, let's see what happens here. We're already to a way better start than the last time we played this. I do believe. So, let's see. Hey, we're getting a little traffic. Hello, Mr. Truck. What are you hauling? Logs? Heading to the sawmill? I hear you. And another tractor. A little RV. No, that's a van. Van. Truck. Car. Van. Sports car. SUV with a little teardrop camper. Truck. Trailer. Pickup. It looks like a Dodge Dakota. That one looks like a Meth Head's Dodge Dakota. Alright, let's go see how these houses are coming. Oh my god. That is beautiful right there. Oh my goodness. Look at that ranch style home right there. And yeah, if they need any power, we probably will have enough that we can build another windmill. And I'm assuming not as much is being built right now because of population. God, that's so loud. Yeah, I don't like that. That's not really a low-income house. That's a nice house. That's a somewhat low-income house. That's a nice house. That's several people living there situation. Let's see. Okay, they're happy. We aren't having a water issue yet. No one's deciding to build right here or here yet, but that's okay. You know, that's okay. We just zoned it to give them the option. You really don't need that much. I'll let you keep it, but you don't need that much. Low listening, educate more citizens. Why are y'all so mad? Oh, you are just mad because y'all's living situation. Well, let me get more people moving in here and we'll upgrade your living situation. Why is it so hard to keep people happy? What is this? Water treatment plant? Alright, so this should be to where we can send our sewage going here to get treated, be put back into the water. So that would be really nice. Yeah, don't need the eyedropper right now. Healthcare and education system reach population of 360. That shouldn't be too big of an issue. Emergency services 750. 2200. Okay, so these two should be reachable for sure in this stream. And then if we're still going strong, ooh, what's this? Leisure, unique buildings, monuments, landscaping. Okay. Oh gosh, look, we're only losing 670 at the moment. That's not half bad. How's everybody doing over here? Yes, I've noticed I can zone industrial zone. Being that we have the money, we're gonna do that. It's not that big of an area, just enough to give them somewhere to go to work. So we're gonna. Do we have to? I don't think we do. So if we zone that as industrial, that should bring business. Why did 2 people leave? And everyone should be good. I feel like this is gonna take a minute. Okay, our first industrial place coming up. Our second one. Hell yeah. I'm hoping we're not building too quickly. I just, as it's giving me the prompts, I'm thinking that, you know, maybe I should. You can now make any zone buildings historical to preserve. Okay, I don't care to do that. Okay, now we're bringing in a little bit more of profit with that building. We have 194 people here, so maybe they'll start working and start contributing to society a little bit. Oh, and we're getting a traffic jam. Should we figure out another route to, another way to reroute traffic? Like, what if we... No, that won't work. I was thinking... What if... to pull some of the pressure off of that, and go ahead and do that. Do that. just trying to pull some of the pressure off of that main intersection. We're still only negative $715, so, you know, I don't think that's doing half bad. Everyone's doing still good on water and sewage. Alright. 12 out of 12 workers. 15 out of 16 workers. 4 out of 4 workers. Need power. Okay. Needs power. Come on. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Love it. Love to see it. Oh, goodness. So, should we... Let me see where our pipe is. Okay, so, no, we're good to build... What is this? D-zone? Oh, take it away. Huh. I'm a dummy. I need to see, make sure that that is covered by... Okay. Figured, you know, put the industrial stuff right by the river bridge crossing, because if you notice, like, a lot of cities, like, as you're getting close to the river, that's where you see a lot of their industry. So maybe if we kind of keep that, like, most of our industry near the river and stuff like that, and all of your residential a little further inland, and on the other side of the river, maybe we can start building some residential properties that are on the riverbank, stuff like that. Keep all the industry, stuff like that. This is our, you know, lifeline for the city. They're already becoming profitable. God, freaking traffic. Should we build another... There, now y'all can, some of y'all can take that and bypass a lot of this. I hope they take my suggestion. Maybe they need something else to kind of coax them. We'll give them several opportunities. Being that these dirt roads are so cheap, you know. Give them several opportunities to be able to turn down this dirt road. I just don't know why we have so many freaking cars. Okay. I feel like there's gonna be a problem over here. I feel like there's not gonna be enough electricity. We're gonna go ahead and just connect these. I know we're probably gonna need people to work here. Yeah, but oh, already has one. Already has 8. I just figured how quickly these got filled up with employees. We were gonna need more. Oh, only one person works there, poor bastard. 5 people live there. Everyone's still doing good over here. It has not built any houses yet. I wonder it's because we haven't been going up in population just yet. You know, we're still not doing that bad. You know, it's only a negative $603 a day or whatever. So I mean, really, that's not that bad. A lot better than what we were doing yesterday. Yesterday, if I watched that stream, I felt pitiful about it because we were going, holy cow, like negative $2,000 real fast. I think this is the longest time we've stayed in the positive and not already been negative on money and needing to bail out, all that stuff. And I have tried giving these people other options. You know what we're gonna do? We are gonna wonder. Nope, can't do that. I wonder, since there's nothing really over there, can we do like a bypass? Should we do that? Yeah. Come this far. Holy cow. Ooh, no. Sorry. Like that. Apparently we're not that rich. So let's try this. Still way too much. Okay. Find y'all's own way back to the road. 2-lane road with median. I'm trying to decide. We need a bypass for people just cutting through town. God, it's $12,000. Well, we cannot afford that, so y'all are not getting that. I can't just delete that too and do a wider bridge just because all those cars are going to go in the water, and we don't need that on our hands because that will definitely be bad. Okay, more houses are being built. Oh, we're up to 239 people. Hell yeah. People are moving in there. Y'all have electricity. Great. Power. Should we put in? No, it costs $6,000. It's going to eat up a lot of our money. We need to kind of hold on. Oh, negative 402. All right, we're almost to the point where we're going to start making money. We haven't seen that yet, so we don't know what that feels like. All right, plus 62 people. Oh my gosh, guys, we are popping off. Got us a little town going here. And we got a traffic jam of cars right here. That's very sad. It's taking a little of the pressure off of this. cars are still able to drive. I mean, yeah, it's a little less congested right here. I mean, I guess that's better. God, it's so loud right there. How are we doing? 8 out of 12 workers. It's still being built. 0 out of 2. 4 out of 4. 4 out of 4. 4 out of 4. Yeah, I mean, we got jobs. Great. 266. Oh my gosh, guys, we are so close to be going positive on making money. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm almost debating, should we build more houses? I mean, there's still some zoned that nothing has been built yet, so I'm thinking we should hold off just a little bit longer. I do, while we're here, want to build another road and connect it, so then we have it ready to zone. Oh, there we go. We have it ready to zone a little bit more. So 1, 2. There we go. I do like how it has these lines, so you know when you're getting lined up and making it squared. Alright, and then we need to make sure we go ahead and move some water lines down through here. So we're gonna, nope. There. Alright, so now we got water flow through the new area. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything to zone it already, is it? So, like, houses, houses, houses. And we're not going to do that yet. But we just opened up all this for people to move in. We're up to 304. Oh my gosh. So apparently, yeah, oil power plant, hydropower. So we would have to build a dam right there. That would be fun. But solar power and then nuclear power. $200,000 just to build a nuclear power plant. But we're gonna roll with it for a little bit right now. Oh, only negative $28. I think we're gonna do it. Now it's just, not bite not too much than we can chew. We built enough that we can, start making it work. Should we go ahead and build another? I'm gonna build a nice road actually. From right here. Nope. It hasn't been zoned yet, so. Okay. We need to rezone that. Space already occupied. Can we not build that? Oh, can. Let's see. I need to intersection. And then rezone it again. There we go. Let's see if we're finally in positive $20 a day. Holy cow. That's unbelievable. Told y'all we're not going to fail again. I'm so glad I watched a little video just kind of figure out the water and sewage problem. But we do need to go ahead and see. Okay, you're fine. Where's some of the newer houses? This is a newer house. Everybody seems pretty happy. Oh. Yeah, I mean, they don't really like that because of how small the houses are, but I mean, there's not really anything I can do about it to unlock other zoning, like high density residential zones. We will probably do nicer streets for that, and we will do like a little subdivision right in here. I think that would be nice, some higher cost homes, or we can rezone those houses into nicer houses. I feel like we need to keep some cheaper homes for people, but in the same sense have some. Oh, we're just breaking even right now. Oh shit. Do we need to build more industry? How's our water situation? Alright, we can afford to build some industry right there. Just to open up a few more jobs. What was the other one? Low density commercial zone. Build that right there. Why not? Give them more shit to do. Because we only have that little section of commercial, like restaurants and stores and whatnot. We'll give them a little bit on this end too, so then, you know, hey, let's go on this end of town. No, let's go to the other side of town. And by the way, don't forget to go watch the next episode of High on Life that just got uploaded this morning. Plan on recording a couple this week and trying to get one out on Wednesday and one out on Sunday again. We're going to try to finish up that game as quickly as possible. Oh my gosh. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel, guys. And hit that like button for the video. And, you know, maybe hop over to Twitch. Follow me on that. Because there might be sometimes I stream on Twitch and not YouTube. We'll see. Just trying to build the channel. The more I get in feedback from y'all, the more we will, you know, try to upload. But, you know, without getting a lot of feedback, you know, my motivation sometimes goes down, yada, yada, yada. I guess someone just moved out of here. Probably got tired of there not being better housing. But yeah, just be sure to interact with both channels as much as possible if y'all don't mind. And I know this isn't like, I'll turn down the main volume to 50, ambient down to 60, effects down to 60, chirper volume just not there. We'll put that down to 60 as well. Everything's just so freaking loud. Alright. Let's see how low. It's not as bad, I will say that. Okay, making money, making money. We need to be positive though. Come on, guys. We need more people moving in. We got that store being built. That's going to help out. Is that a restaurant? Looks like a Pizza Hut. Big Bite. So it's more like a diner style. Okay, yeah, you're making money. Alright, why is no one parking in their driveways? That's weird. There is a second game for this coming out. If this does good enough on the channel, we will probably play the second game. We gotta unlock that still. I wonder how many people until we can unlock that. We need 360. Oh, we're 30 people away from a healthcare and education system. That's gonna go a long way with the people. I'm thinking, should we do the healthcare and education right here, kind of off the main road, but kind of closer to all the residential? Let's go ahead. So we need to do a road. And we're gonna diagonal it like that. And we need to go ahead, do water and sewage. Let's make sure that area is all covered. Yeah. Yes! So elementary school, medical clinic, landfill site, taxes, loans. So we can go up on taxes, garbage, healthcare, education system. Okay. So garbage will go down here. I think that should be close. This healthcare, education. Okay. $10,000. Oh my gosh. Alright, there's your healthcare. And you know what? Let's put this school right up on top of that. Everybody's happiness went up. Hell yeah. Alright, awesome. Where's the landfill? Garbage, okay. Hospital, elder care, child care center, cemetery, crematorium, high school, university, public library, landfill. Alright, we're putting the landfill. Oh my gosh. 4,000. Economy. 12%. 12% taxes went up. Sorry. If y'all want more stuff, then y'all gotta pay the piper. I don't think 12%'s really going up too much. Oh, top viewer stream bow. I'm tired of seeing that thing. I know YouTube's not seeing it, but that's what's being said on my Twitch. Come use eyedropper. Okay, I don't need that right now. We're gonna take out a loan. Everything has a budget right now. Interest, weekly cost, 403. We're gonna need it before people get mad. So then, landfill. Taking out the trash just became much more convenient. Alright, so, okay, oh, that's cool. It's a little trash strip. Awesome. Yeah, I figured we needed to put that away from the town because I don't think people want to be smelling that. How many trash trucks y'all got? There's 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah. Do y'all have wheels? Okay, I couldn't see the wheels at first. Alright. Let's check on who was pissed off. I know you were pissed off. Okay. Educate more citizens to let buildings be upgraded. What is this? Oh, cemetery. What was the... So we have high school, university, public library. Incineration plan. That'd be something to look forward into the future for. Are these trash trucks getting through? Oh, there are cars in the driveways now. Alright, hell yeah. Yeah, go get that trash. So we need to hurry up and get to 750. I'm thinking what we'll probably do is we need to line it up with that. And we'll do higher end living right here when we get the chance. Alright, awesome. Trash trucks are doing your job, picking up trash. I know it's a little bit of a drive, but I don't think y'all want trash just right there. Traffic is getting a little bit more manageable. It's not as terrible. I mean, it's still a little rough, especially coming in from that way. But until we start building on the other side of the river, that's how it's just going to be. Okay, more businesses being built. Alright. We have yet to upgrade to the new zoning. How y'all doing? Okay, so it can hold 300 students. Only has one patient. And it's not that bad. We are positive $322. So how does this loan work? Oh, so we need to build up the amount and we can probably pay it all off. That shouldn't be too difficult. Just don't get carried away on spending. No. I at least want to be able to get a police station and a firehouse, which we will put those near the school and the little clinic. And then, yeah, we're not going to get into that. We're not going to worry about monuments or unique buildings. I don't know, so 423. Did we zone? Okay, yeah, we zoned that already. We should go ahead and zone this. Because we always can come out with this road and go around it. I want as many people as possible moving in right now. Oh, we need before we do that. Alright. And we are going to do... Nope, can't do that. We'll do that. The last little bit of the not as expensive living situation. Oh gosh, traffic's really diverted away from this area. Now it's getting less congested where traffic can flow a little bit smoother. Yeah, they're having to stop, but it's not just a big traffic jam anymore. What is this? Tasty noodles. Ice cream shop. Gosh, it's still loud. Let's lower that down to 40. 40. And see how that... Maybe it's the main volume. No, it's just the ambient noise. I mean, it's still loud, but I mean, it's not too terrible. Right. So 713 on how much we're making. The video quality is not really the greatest right now. I'm apologizing for that. But, I know before we get off, like I said, I want to do the police and fire department, and then we'll save it, because that should be like a really good start. We eventually want to leave this side open enough to do a bypass, so then if you're just cutting through, you can bypass through the town. But we don't have the money to do that. It's gonna be like $40,000 or more. A big project. Should we go ahead and start upgrading these main roads? I'm gonna getting these a little bit more lit. I understand there's still some dirt roads in here, but the little street lights should make it a little bit more appealing to people. Oh, alrighty. So many people just walking around, living their lives. Hello. Y'all look like ants. Oh, there's a moped. I can do one section at a time. There we go. That should make things a little bit better. People going crazy because they didn't have a road. It's a little bit more lit up. Just, I don't. Not a huge fan of all the dirt roads right now, but it was cheaper doing that at first. Oh, road maintenance went down, well, went up, so therefore we're not making as much money, but all these extra roads is what hurts us. But we kind of needed that to kind of take traffic away from that main road as much as possible, just because how congested it is. Oh, now we just kind of got to sit on it and try to build. Lost 114 people. What is going on? I still say our taxes are pretty cheap, especially compared to the real world. But let's see why people aren't living here. It might be because I was destroying roads. Oh. It says 0. You know, people are tired of these low density living situations. Oh, I have to rezone. Yeah, when I got rid of the road, that kind of hurt a lot of the housing. That's why. Holy crap, I didn't think it would hurt that bad. Let's try to get people moving back in. Okay, -2. Come on, start going up. We're in the negatives again. Only about $213, but still. It's enough, it hurts. But they did have all this zoned and no one built houses. But I mean, I guess, you know, if your house just gets ripped out from underneath you because you ain't got a road to it, I mean, that makes sense. We don't want to. I would love to build a hospital, elder care, of course, child health center. Cemetery's only 8,000. Crematoriums, those are expensive as hell. We need a high school. That would be one of our next things. Yeah, they only have 100 students. Still only one patient. Patients treated last week, 0. Ambulance in use, 0 out of 8. Oh, I thought these were those old ass ambulances like they used in Ghostbusters. How are y'all doing? Y'all are alright, but y'all got a pretty big place. Same as y'all. For only 2 people living there? God, that's a huge place. 1 person is living here. Oh, there's only 1 household on that property. Okay. 1 household. 2 households. So, y'all don't like that. Y'all are okay. Y'all are okay. Are okay. People are in a pretty decent mood. Okay, we're going back up on population. Only negative 100 and something dollars. So, we're fine. We're fine. We just gotta gain 316 more people. And we should be able to upgrade. And look at our little lit up city. So cute. Looks like a finger with a drooping finger pointing to the left. And I believe you can also zone for farmlands and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. Oh. Brinewood Way, Alexander Road, Gray Road, Gray Street. Okay, I kind of like how they are naming the roads. Plus 12. People, move in. Rebuild your homes. I'm sorry. Do we need to build more industry, you think? Maybe they need more jobs? Let's look at... Alright, so we have water right there, so we can zone that. Alright, and then do that. Make sure we're still good on water. Alright, that's better. So being that we have the water all right there, can we rezone again? Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then oh, I forgot. We got rid of all that shit too. definitely put a damper on things. Alright. And then we need that stuff being built. Oh my goodness. Negative $63. Okay. Well, we have more shit about to be built, so yeah, here we go. I forgot that it deleted those two, so I know that hurt us quite a bit. Weren't bringing in as much money without those businesses right there. So that's on me again. What's up, viewer? Oh. Alright, yeah. All this is getting built. Hopefully we'll see money going up. How's our landfill going? I guess alright, it looks the exact same. A car just randomly driving out there, they're probably going to dispose a body. Don't need to replicate any buildings right now. Alright, making money. We're back in the positives, just barely. Maybe with all this stuff, people will start moving back in. We still have a lot of open land for them to use. A lot of open land. We have enough that, you know, we can get the rest of the population that we need. That house just got built. Does that one have a road? Oh no. Oh, that would take out those houses. This would not, though. I think I took out that house that was just being built. Yeah. That's my bad. I'm gonna have to build somewhere else. Almost up to 500 people. Holy crap. This is starting to look like a hustling, bustling town. Should we build more zoning right here? I mean, we have the water, but it's kind of a wasted space with all this, so we probably won't. We probably should build, though. Come out. There. We are to our zone. And then we are gonna connect right there. water. There we go. And then zoning. We'll do that. Alright, yep, see, houses are already being built. Look at that. All these pop-ups are driving me nuts. Alright, so can we upgrade any houses yet? Like, some of these ones that are like right on the road. Nope. We need like a high school or something like that. That would make things a lot easier. I figured, you know, the high school could go right next to the river school, whatever. This is elementary school. 105 students. That's not bad. Still only one patient. We'll build the like police station and the fire department right here, close to all the residents. I still don't know what we're gonna do with that area. I think we're gonna do higher class living. We'll probably also do a road out to here. And I don't know yet. But nobody's living there yet. Under construction. You just got built. Alright, 3 people living there. Awesome sauce. We're 157 people away from being able to put our police station and fire department and calling this a night. Hopefully we can do it within 2-hour play. And luckily with the Twitch stream right here, you can see that you know, it'll be 120 minutes by the time we get done with it. So damn, we're making money hand over fist. $1,200 a day. We'll be able to pay that loan back in no time. $608 people. Oh, we need is 140 people. Come on, we need y'all. Can we build anything new? Nope. What is this? Coal power plant? We're not wasting money on that right now. I'm assuming the water plants are keeping up with production right now. I'm almost debating, should we build another one right down here as fast as our town's growing? And do y'all have water? Don't know, but no one's living there. Shoot. I mean, houses are still being built here and there. We still have a little bit of a zoning issue right here. No one wants to build. Oh, that house is getting rebuilt. Still got room for a house right there, house right there. 1 or 2 houses right there, house right there. I want to rebuild more of these roads into asphalt, but then again, I don't want to mess up with the zoning. want to mess with it right now because I don't want to mess up our population because we're 80, no, 90, no, 86, 88 people away from being able to get the police and fire department. Yeah, it's at 750. We're at 660. We gotta be able to keep down on crime. Food vendors. And like I said, the police and fire department is gonna go right here. Depending on how big they are. I doubt they're as big as like the school and the hospital or whatever it is. $670, we are almost there. We are trying to make back our money for our loan. We only owe $14.9 left. It's not half bad. Income. Oh, farming, forestry, oil. Hold on just a second. No. So, we still gotta unlock these others. Did we just unlock something? No? Then why did it ding? Everyone's fine over there. Everyone's fine over there. More construction. Hell yeah. So I'm guessing that as we lose places for people to live, that's when more construction happens. Ooh, y'all need power. Ooh. All y'all need power. I tell you what. Nope. Wrong thing. Hooray for the mayor. More green energy. Yep, just need that windmill to start turning. Alright. Y'all, okay, y'all all have power. Good. Oh, we're only 48 people away. Policies. Energy conservation is important, and the best way to do it is by installing energy meters in the buildings. Oh, we still can't do policies. City info. Oh no, let's go back to that. Children, 133, 80 teens, 58 young adults, 434 adults, and 15 seniors. Population is at 720. Households, 193. 197 is being used. Workers, 475. 539 to be filled. City treasury. Let's see. We need more housing, but I want to unlock that. Office zones, high density commercial zones. Can we build out this way some? Alright, that. Yes. All right. And then police department. Oh God. Oh, I need $12,000. So we should be able to make it fairly quickly. And then we can build it to where we want to. The police station took up a little bit more room than I thought it would, but being that it did. Oh yeah, we're gonna get that money. We're going up $1,300 a day. Oh, and then we got houses out here being built, or will be built. We need power line. Oh God, that just took a bunch of money. $801. We need to build up the money for a fire department. How's our loan doing? Alright, after we build the fire department, we can work on paying that back. Taxes went up automatically for that. Okay. Come on. Need money. There we go, more houses being built. I swear we'll probably be up around 1,000 people by the time we get this fire department built. Unless we took out another loan and paid off the first one. Can we do that? 10% interest. Pyramid capital. This one's cheaper but higher interest. Our total will come out 66,000. Pay that. We need a fire department. That should boost morale a little bit. Alright, so now we just gotta build up $66,000 and pay back that whole loan, which shouldn't be necessarily hard. Oh, our first ambulance. No one in the hospital right now. Where are you going? I want to see where this ambulance is going. We'll go into 100 minutes and then we'll call it. Oh no. They actually put people on stretchers? Still, oh. Industrial specializations, farming industry, forestry. I don't know. Let's see what that does. Let's see. Generic industry. Nothing new there, nothing new there. Oh, you can put up toll booths? I'm definitely doing it right there where they come in at. I'll do it on both ends to kind of bring in our money. But, alright, let's see this. 2 patients. Oh, God. Oh. But that's gonna do it for this episode or stream, whatever you want to call it. Much better than the last run. We have the what does it say? Landfill site, 3% full. Oh, so you gotta build multiple of these, I guess, or the incinerator for them to haul it to. Which, yeah, nowhere near doing that. Reach population is 7,500. Oh God, that's gonna take forever. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this. Oh shit, there's a fire. Get there, get there, get there, get there. You shoot our first fire. It's like the same. It's the same music from Anno 1800. Well, no, never mind. That's just the sound effects. Thank God we took out that loan, because I don't know if we'd be able to stop this. Good job, guys. Good job. Oh, police car. On around. Let's see if they've made any arrest. Police cars in use 4 out of 10. Criminals in holding cells 0 out of 20. Wait, so police headquarters, prison. Oh God. What was the other one for the fire? Fire station. Huh. Okay. Where are you going? We gotta watch this too. We watched 1 ambulance, 1 fire truck. Now let's see where the police car is going. Oh, domestic disturbance, I bet. Let's see if they arrest somebody. Huh. He came out. Where's the other dude? He came out. Oh, so nothing. That sucks. I was hoping someone was gonna get arrested. Let me make sure no one did. Yeah, no criminals. Whoa, what? Taxes are too high. You know what? Everyone's been a trooper so far. We're gonna lower down those taxes. See how y'all do with that. Y'all happier with that? Taxes went down 2%. Gotta keep my people happy. People moved in there. Oh, it's looking so beautiful, guys. Look at all these residents. Trash trucks working, police cars, ambulances, fire trucks. Still haven't figured out the logging industry and stuff like that, but I mean, look at our just industry zoning, and then our small business, and then residential. These are where government buildings are going right now. Might have to build another little road right here and build a couple more to fit them, and then fit them down this. And then this was where we're going to put high end, but we might put high end on the other side of the road where it comes out right here, and that's where we start the high end in like living area right on the outskirts of town. Kind of get away from the hustle and bustle, you know how the rich folk are. But yeah, and we still haven't unlocked that yet. But maybe the next stream we will. I don't know how long it's going to be to upgrade it. So it shows they're improving. So education is going up. 2 educated in the household. Okay. So yeah, it's about like Anno. You gotta be able to provide certain things to be able to upgrade homes. 1 educated. 5 educated. Hell yeah. 3 educated. Alright, yeah, so we're doing good. Yeah, doing really good. I'm very pleased with how it's turned out. Traffic is still a pain in my ass. But once we get the money, you know, we might tear out this whole road. Or like I said, I want to do a bypass around it. But we'll have to see where we go on all this. I mean, I don't know where this tile goes after that. Ooh. Crime rate is high. Boys and blues on their way. Go get them. Go get them. We gotta see this through. Don't pop a tire. I know it's a dirt road. You know, that's a nice house, though. You didn't go to the right house. You didn't even go to the right house. Should we build another police station over on this side? They have an ambulance stuck in traffic. Whoa. Criminals in holding 1. How can I get cops to go here? Do I gotta have it in a certain area? We're gonna build 1 more police station right here. And another fire department right there. Alright, what does that mean? Crime rate is this high. It shouldn't be, though. I know money just went down, but we needed to boost up law enforcement. That single house, I don't know what the deal is. That poor ambulance. How many people were two patients treated, one last week? Alright, but yeah, we are gonna call it right there. I don't know what's going on right there. I don't know why the cops haven't dispatched to that. But maybe us having another police department way out here, we can do a little road, and maybe we have to have another school. Let me, real quick before we get off, let's see how many people. 195 out of 300. It's good for a little bit longer. But yeah, we will catch y'all on the next one. I hope y'all have a good evening. And be sure to catch some of the on life videos and